Hey, what's up guys? I'm Micah. This is Jordan. We're gonna go over one of my, what I think is a trickier twister setups that I have. One of the problems with 10th Planet getting so popular these days is people know what the twister is. People know what rubber guard is, and they're starting to drill it themselves and figure out ways to defend it. So us as 10th Planet black belts repping the system have to try and find more and more unconventional ways to hit the staples of our game. So this is one that I use, and I think it's really effective because they don't feel like there's a twister coming until it's far too late. I'm starting from full guard. I'm creating Kazushi. I'm getting Jordan's hands on the mat, shrimping out as I grab onto his lat. My other hand is going to grab onto his tricep and peel down towards his wrist as my knee comes in. Now I'm going to pull his wrist towards me, so he pulls his wrist back. I'm now going to push it up and flare my other hand through. I'm going to clamp down on his wrist, and then I'm going to open my hand up and use like the back of my fingers to hold his bicep, and I'm going to open this hole to put my foot through. I'm actually going to like bring his arm around my foot. So I'm going to be putting my foot through, but I'm also going to be using my arm to get that through. I like that triangle setup, but Jordan's not letting me. He's hunkering down and he's pushing in. So I'm switching hands. My top hand is now going to grab his arm. As I start pulling it towards me, I'm going to kick my top leg to create a ramp here for his arm. And I'm going to let him pass my bottom leg here as I clamp down onto his bottom leg. Now he doesn't know the twister's coming. As his shoulder drops in to relieve pressure on his shoulder, I'm swimming my arm through, dropping that elbow down. Now he knows, but it's too late. I'm grabbing onto his closed shoulder and I'm lifting him up and pulling him towards me. So I'm not even really reaching this hand through, as Jordan mentioned. It's so tight because I'm pulling him towards me the whole time. So I'm lifting his shoulder and pulling him over top of my hand, and then connecting my hands and flaring in. His arm is also stuck behind his back the whole time. So, creating Kazushi, hipping out, knee flares in, he flares his elbow back, my arm is through. Opening the hole, getting my foot through, clamping down. He's pressuring in, not letting me get the triangle, so I'm switching hands, creating a ramp with my top leg and letting him drop through. I'm letting go. I'm grabbing the truck here. Arm is swimming through. My legs are going into the truck. This elbow, as soon as it gets past, it's dropping back down and pulling him towards me. I'm now grabbing onto his shoulder and I'm pulling him over my hand as I feed my hand through. So I'm pulling him over top of my hand and connecting my hands, really hipping in. One thing you'll notice with the legs, so if I have my knees squeezed together like I regularly want for lockdown, Jordan is able to peel open and hop out of that. So I actually want to open my legs in what we call like the lotus. So when Jordan goes to peel it, he's not able to get anything open, especially before I just grab his shoulder and pull him over top of that hand. Remember, that hand's behind his back, so if I wanted, so the wrist lock there, if I want to like impress Brandon McCaffrey or something. But